Good morning, and welcome back to DADBEAR.Downtime, another live stream. Our Let's Make Contact Space Engineer Survival playthrough. This is episode 51. 51 episodes of this series. I'm crazy. Well, here we are. Let me do my technical thing. I need to make sure everything is running the way it's supposed to. We're good here. Oh, all right. Okay, so let's see. It's been a busy morning, so. And it is hot outside. Ridiculously hot outside. So, charging here, we're charged. Okay, so it's dark, which is always. Oh yeah, we brought that guy back. Do something with that. Do a quick entity check. It's been so long seeing what we've got around us. Okay. It's us. Okay. Boy, that's not far. Main camp. Search base. It's Folly. It's fueling station. Don't have really anything crazy going on. So, love you, Mom Bear. You have a good afternoon. I'm drinking plenty of water. I'm drinking plenty of water.
You still hard?
I may have, yeah. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see. Grab one of those. Got some snacks here with me to kind of replenish the tank, but I'll try to keep the munching to a minimum. Get refueled here. Okay, so one of the things I think we need to do is sorry, let's do this. I want to check to see how much iron we have, because if we're going to be building, we need to build a hydrogen freighter. $80,000 might be enough. I don't know. See how much plate we have. Not that much. Okay. Hey Gavin, how you doing? Feeling all right. Just a little, and it is so hot. And it took We've had these off and on showers, so I haven't been able to cut the back lawn. So of course it turns into a small jungle. You basically have to cut it twice, go over it with a long cut, and then go back with the cut that I want. So, but yeah, it's ridiculous outside. It's like 94 degrees, and that's before the heat index. And it's humid as hell. So, but getting some cold water in, some snacks, in the AC now, cooling off. All right, so let's see. We have a hopper over here. I don't think the hopper is necessarily going to be a good... I don't know if you guys... This probably doesn't... It's not that big of a deal to you. As long as I've been playing this game with the NPC factions that I tend to lean toward, I have never captured an in-con gremlin of any variation. Like one that is fully functional and captured it. You know, you come across wrecked ones or whatnot like that floating through space, but I've never caught one like really. They're tough to catch though. All right, so I know we have ice being mined over there at the lake. Not sure if we're getting as much ice as we can, which is, it makes me think it might not be a terrible idea to relocate this over there to do some manual ice harvesting. But again, part of me wants to get started on the hydrogen freighter. Driving me a little nuts. So, let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna take this guy over. It's nighttime anyway. Let's go ahead and take that guy over. Park this dude back. Way, if we need to leave it there, which might not be a terrible idea, actually. Leave it there. I can fly back using the goblin. Hope you're doing well today, Gavin. It is in Florida, which is, I'm pretty sure, like at least the third level of hell. It is humid here. Let's get this guy. Charged. Let's go ahead and take that. That. Let's start those guys. Ideally, need to get rid of that block on the back. By doing the manual mining with this, I should be able to collect more. Get those tanks worked on. Sorry, get the cargo containers worked on. Filled with ice so that the ice can be worked on. Good. Anyway. And I won't be far, so it's not like I'll have to worry about running out of lift going through these mountains or whatnot. So I can also perhaps try getting some of these less, or like near the edges, try to clear some of that ice that's around the edges. So I just feel like our little miner that's over there doing the auto stuff right now just doesn't have a whole lot of capacity. And for whatever reason in this playthrough, the plunge miners using Pam seem to be behaving a little funny. Oh. So it's taking them longer to actually mine than usual. Yeah. Yes, it is. We have 6 large cargo containers. I honestly feel like if I can fill 2 of them, or get 2 large cargo containers worth of ice in there, that probably be enough to fill the tanks. Don't know the ratio, or like what the production efficiency is, so I don't know how much ice in liters it takes to fill a large cargo, a large hydrogen tank after being processed. So maybe 2 full large cargo containers might fill 6 tanks. Not sure. I was also entertaining the idea of perhaps building a stationary drill rig out onto the ice, which I know would collect massive amounts in a very short period of time, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Hopefully our little plunge miner isn't stuck in the lake. That's the other issue I seem to be running into, because of the odd behavior of the miners using Pam right now. I feel like it increases the chance of them getting stuck because they run out of power Shoot, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, that was bad. Almost crashed. Why is the plunge miner? Oh, silver. I was like, what is going on? Why is that plunge miner up there? He is not. The other thing I'm not sure about, I don't know if actually I can. This guy can fit on the gears that we have in place. Just sitting there. I'll show you what my concern is. Yeah, once I pick up some ice here, we'll actually start making a little bit of hydrogen here. Yeah. Need to find out if I can actually connect. Yeah. Hopefully. I guess I can do it. I think I'm going to be 2. Guess I was smart enough to put 2. Wasn't. I don't have the right kind of connector here. Sucks. Right. So, what that means is I'm going to need to get some materials. Let's take a look at the, so we are input. Where is my O2H2 gen? It's on. Check our inventory. 83,000. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. That's fine. Let's see, we can turn the hydrogen engines off. Right. Control, they're doing fine. Okay. They're fine. Let's get out. Let me check on our. See, this is what happens. They get in this, like, pause. And they're sitting here running, and it's like they try to move a little bit, and I don't understand what the issue is. It's almost like they have collision avoidance on. Controller. PAM controller. You know what? Collision avoidance is not on. It's not. Again, I don't get it. I don't. The ship is stuck. Why is it stuck? Let's see if we can get this to. Job paused. I'm going down 6. Continue job. We'll see what happens. Job is running. See, it says it's like it's stuck. It makes no sense. Oh, sorry about that. I'll give me just a second. I know I got a bunch of crap on the screen. Alright, we'll switch signals off for right now. I know I got a bunch of stuff there, guys. But right. So I need to make a... Oh, this won't be too hard. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that. We need just a regular... production. What do I need? Iron, nickel, and silicon. All the normal stuff. Do we have... Okay, good. Go ahead and grab some stuff and throw it in there. Yeah, this particular area, because of the mountains, they cut out more of the sky, so it does make it very dark. And we should be. Hopefully clearing the signals makes it a little bit easier, but. There. This little production facility is standalone. It's not connected to the rest of the grid. It's for this very purpose, actually. Let's move the plate to the back. Yeah, this is for like minor maintenance. We run a self-maintenance unit on the hopper and the base. But I don't want to always be bringing that over.
How hard you push, that will never fit.
So this is just a standalone with emergency repairs type thing. Yeah. I haven't put any exterior lighting on this thing, so maybe that's something we should do. We'll do that, make it hopefully easier to see. It's not a terrible idea. Some lights. Put some lights on there. I dumped all that in there, didn't I? Yes, I did. My goodness. Oh, so annoying. Okay. Production. That's probably enough. Let's go ahead and get this up there first. Say I'm going to do here. Didn't know if to a slow start. Sorry, guys. Okay. Feel like a dwarf. Maybe graphics or settings thing, because the light is just not radiating. Also, it might be the stream shadowing things down or shading. Yeah. Let's see. Let me get this welded up. I change this. Take a quick look here. Let's see what our their stream status is excellent, so I'm not sure. Keep an eye on it. Let me know if there's any significant change. I'm gonna start laying some lights down. Hopefully that'll improve the radiant lighting, and so let's see. Okay. Yeah. Don't need that. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. All right. See what it's going to take to get my a lot more. One, two. Do 10 of these. Light. Started. One of them. Two of them. Okay. did I do that with the build planner? Let's see. Anything I can to dig a train tunnel? Absolutely. You absolutely could. As long as you make sure your drills are set to terrain clearing. And then you would set it to go as deep as you possibly could. And I don't know what the max depth is, but the other thing you can do, if you're sure you're going to have, well, you'd only be able to do straight legs. You couldn't do curved tunneling unless you do it manually. But you can also set your stuff up where you have, you get it positioned in the direction that you want it to go, and you can just use thrust override at a very low percentage to constantly continue to move forward. So, why did you do that with the build plan? You added lights from the top right straight into the build planner. Are you talking about from the G menu? Or you? No, is that yeah, I did. Okay. So from the G menu, right? Selected I made sure I had the button down here, so I want to go to build it, and then I knew that these all the different variations of this floodlight use the same number of parts, so it doesn't matter which one. Click on. Yeah, if you click on that and then add that, you're good. What was gonna add? So. Put one. These. We're gonna add this one. Friendly. Let's work. The way it kind of lights up the cliff face a little bit. Alright, am I out of stuff already? I think I'm out of stuff. Yup. More silicon. Great. Let me go ahead and get this guy parked up here. And a little bit more light around there. Yeah, I'm gonna add some more. That should make things a little bit better. Let's see, especially over the ice. Get up off the ground. Try to get half load here. I don't know if I can get that much and get out, but try. Yeah, can still get out. Or hopefully do this with. I think I've been hung up on the motors on the thrusters. That's probably what the problem is. All right, come on, you can do it. You can make it. 50% just on our power consumption, just trying to get this thing. 60. It's slow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that miner over there. It sucks that it's not working the way it should. Take that block off the back of this thing too. Doing any good. Eight. Large cargo. Two gens are doing their thing. Afraid our little stuff isn't working as well. I screwed up our spotlights by putting stuff back in that I didn't need to. Let me go with, and try to do this one. Try 4, see if that's gonna work. I want to do some. I'm gonna do it like right down the middle, but I can't because of the pipe. I could put one here. That can't do it anywhere else here. Can do it there. It's not terrible. Okay, a little light down here. That's not too bad. Let's get Just bulletproof. Oh, man. Got one. So dumb. We only need 2 of these. I don't need... Some more. Some more stone.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools.
It's not working the way it's supposed to, so I'm gonna stop this job. We're down to 38 minutes of energy. Batteries are at 40%. Little utility miner, but as you can see, it does not have a ton of cargo space, so now we're gonna have to this thing charge up since it wasted so much energy just sitting over there. So annoying. This is why I decided to bring that big miner over, just because it's gonna you can see the difference in the amount of stuff that gets pulled. So that guy there for right now. Actually, might not be a good idea. Might not be a bad idea. Connect that up. Connect this guy. Can't from there. It's that flooring. Yeah, it's a little better. Hey, Morbin, how you doing? I don't blame you. Ended up being up later than I planned to last night, and it took everything to get me out of bed today. Ugh. So here's one other small benefit to having this this tiny production area piped into all this. If we end up picking up stone for mining, at least it will not just get stuck in there filling up the cargo space. Do it again. I hate that. But once we get that, if we get this piped in, let's see, kind of gutted. I fall asleep like that, I struggle to get to sleep in the afternoon before, yeah. I get what you're saying. Seems lately I've found it kind of interesting the way our perception of rest evolves as we get older. Like for me, a lot of the times the biggest problem that I have is if I really want to screw up my sleep, I don't stay awake long enough. Say I were to sleep in and get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then because Mom Bear tends to work earlier, She works earlier in the morning. She goes to bed earlier. And if I were to say go to bed 8:30, having only been up 12 and a half hours, I'm going to sleep like crap because I wasn't awake long enough to get like fully tired to need to sleep that long. To this, and then after that I should be able to use the miner. Yeah. Yep. I believe that should have been enough stone to make that small amount of stuff I need.
No matter how hard you push, that will never fit.
Guess I just dumped all those parts right back into the... So stupid of me. Ridiculous. Full or full? See how we're doing on... See how much ice we got. Out of it already. Nice. See how the hydrogen tanks are at 24%, 5%. Okay. Grab some more ice. feel like we're going to be doing more skimming than anything with this, so. I'm going to try to get half. I don't know if I'll be able to get half, but I'm going to try. If I can get half, that should be about between 550 and 600,000 kilos. Nope, 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 nope. We're okay. Come on, push up. You can do it. You can do that. I can do this. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. I need twice as much thrust. Easily twice as much thrust. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that high. Falling. Creeping up. Up. this would be more useful. It sucks that it hasn't been. They hold my, like the weight of this ship. Let's see, empty, what are we at? 241 kilo, 1,000 kilos. Okay. Like 350,000 kilos of ice is probably the most I need to go with that. Oh. So I did not hit the button I thought I had. Certainly didn't think I moved. Head back. I think what I want to do is start. Start laying out the freighter. So hot this time. I guess what we kind of need to figure out is, do we want hydrogen freighter to be hydrogen powered? I mean, that's not, I don't think that's a ridiculous thought. What do you guys think? Hey Morbin, how cold is it where you're at? Thought is, you send me your Australian winter temperatures. I'll send you my Florida summer temperatures. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe putting a couple of Atmos on it, but not really. Not really too much. Thing. Anyway, real quick, I was saying, I figure between your cold temperatures and our hot temperatures, if we mix them, we get a good balance. That's what we need. Part of me says we should build it here because we've got the self-maintenance modules that would build it for us. Yeah. Probably do it here. We'll put some Atmos on it, at least. Right, because we're not going to get enough hydrogen here. I think make it safe to get over there. It's the whole reason for building that whole thing. But this is probably the place to start. I think even without knowing exactly how cold it's been there, I would gladly contribute my 94 degrees. Let's see. 94 degrees Fahrenheit without pulling up a conversion thing. 27 degrees Celsius is like between 80 and 85 degrees. All right. So I think what we should look at here for our tanker is we have how many tanks here on board? 1, 2. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere between. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. 13 degrees Celsius. Now we'd be looking at 40-ish. That would be 40-ish degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, dude. This is my thing when it comes to. They're all like, I hate the cold. I hate the cold. I'd rather be warm. And I sincerely disagree. Because my take on it is this. When you're cold, you can always put more clothes on. When you get hot, you can only take so many off before it becomes illegal. So. So we've got 4 tanks here. We got 6 tanks over at the farm. We should have at least, I think the farm should have at least twice. Like two loads worth of hydrogen. If not 3. I mean, we could just make it a 2, like a 2 tank. I lived in Montana for a while. I was younger. And it would, that was some of the coldest temps I've seen. Different kind of cold than, say, the Great Lakes. I've been in some cold wind chills. I will say that. But Japan gets really cold too, so. Alright. So maybe we could make this a little bit easier and make this just kind of like a small hydrogen freighter. Maybe we'll just do like 2 large tanks. Could do 2 large tanks. And maybe a few small tanks. And again, it's used to transport hydrogen from the farm back to the base. I think that wouldn't be too bad. True. Agreed. Let's get, if anything in my inventory, I do not. Give me, I need me 10 and 10. finish. We'll go 20 and 20, 20. Yeah. It's small. Try this. I don't know if it's gonna. Since we have a self-maintenance module here, I want to give it a shot. Let's pick a color. Do burnt. Okay. Do that. 5. Come on. Go. Thank you. Ever. Yeah. It's one of the things with like, you all right, sweetie? Okay. Helps us come up between my feet. She's got that like kind of scared look on her face. What's wrong? Can't put you in my lap. Move around too much, you'll slip off. All right, let's see. Let me try something. I'm gonna say something stupid, but. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. It's off. Here we go. Hmm. Let's see here. Just do 2? Or should we do 4? I mean, if we do 2, it's not... Alright, don't need another connector right now, so we can get rid of that. Some tanks. Just need to get this freaking going. Oh, that's gonna look dumb. Ugh. Okay. Not doing that.
No matter how hard you push, that will never fit. No matter how hard you push, that will never fit.
That. It's on there. I need to turn on the self-maintenance unit. Oh, no, 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 no.
No matter how hard you push, that will never fit.
What's wrong, sweetie? Alright. Guys, give me just a second. Let me find out what's going on. Dog's acting a little odd right now. Make sure nothing's wrong. Be right back. sorry to do this. I'm gonna have to cut this short. There's something wrong with my dog, and I might need to take her to the vet. So I apologize for this. I'll catch up with you later. I'll leave a post if it ends up I'm going to be back on later or not. I'm sorry. This is just one of those things, though. You know, real life. Anyway, I hope to talk with you soon. Again, sorry for the short notice having to leave, but I'll get back. And I'll talk with you guys soon. Thanks to everybody that stopped by. Thanks for everybody that's in the chat. Gavin, Morven. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for sticking by, and again, sorry for the sudden cutoff. All right, I'll talk with you guys soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Always be safe. All right, I'll see you guys later.